Good. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Good?
Okay.
Okay, let's get started. Okay, before I start, I want to just talk about the value of partnering with AWS. So over 51% of partners who partner with AWS have, demonstrated higher revenue by working with AWS. Also, the number of deals sizes have increased, and they have reported higher close rate by working with AWS. Why is this important, and how do they do this? They do this because we offer tooling, we offer programs, resources to help them grow along with AWS. Now, I also want to talk about the marketplace benefits. Many of our partners are also selling on marketplace, and they are global partners. They're listing in different regions, and they offer the flexibility for our customers to transact on marketplace. And this is also super important for partners. Now, today, when a partner wants to engage with AWS for co-selling and also want to list on marketplace as a seller, they have to go through a different journey. One using Partner Central, and then separately they go through a marketplace management portal to list their solutions and transact. Partners have told us consistently that they want a simplified experience to engage with AWS. An experience that would remove all their operational workload, especially for their sales team, also help them scale faster with AWS. With that, I'm excited to announce the launch of AWS Partner Central in the AWS Management Console. With this launch, Partner Central is now discoverable on the AWS Management Console. You can go to the console now, search for this icon on the screen, and you can start registering if you are a new partner. If you are an existing partner, we have a completely different workflow on how to migrate from your current Partner Central to the marketplace, to the Partner Central in the console. And I'll walk you through those in the couple of slides. Now, why is this important? Like I said, we are unifying the experience. So now you can access all your co-sell features that you previously were using in Partner Central, as well as all your marketplace features in one experience. In addition to unification, we're also simplifying and personalizing your experience through a partner assistant. I'll talk more about that in the coming slides. Partner Assistant offers a lot of personalization, and it knows who you are. And finally, we're introducing AWS Identity and Access Management to manage all your users for accessing Partner Central. You no longer have to be restricting users to the 20 user limit that you previously had. Now you can have as many users as you want, give them fine-grained permissions, and access all that from your existing identity provider. You don't have to remove a password. You can just use SSO to single sign on into the Partner Central experience. Now, I talked about how we are unifying the experience. Now I want to quickly show you an example how we are unifying at the feature level. So here is an example where a solution gets created in the marketplace catalog from the console experience. Previously, you had to create solutions separately for co-selling and then create a separate solution for marketplace transaction. Now you can do that in this unified experience where you can go to the console, list a solution, and then use the same solution for co-selling as well as listing on marketplace. We also introduced a multi-product solution where you can have multiple listings under the same solution, and you can go to market as a combined solution. Now let's talk about the Partner Assistant. So last year we launched Partner Assistant at re:Invent, and it offered generic responses. Now we are introducing personalization on Partner Assistant. So Partner Assistant knows who you are and what you're looking for, and it gives you recommendations, summaries, and gives you guidance on specific workflows that you are currently in, and then it walks you through the experience. I showed you a solution experience before. Now let's talk about how Assistant can take that solution and recommend you specific specializations that you can sign up and complete and get those solutions listed on the marketplace. Also, it can give you summaries such as your existing opportunities. You can ask the assistant something like summarize my leads and co-sell opportunities, and it'll give you all your updates. Similarly, you can ask questions about funding. Give me the program requirements for a specific funding program. The assistant will help you with all that. I talked about the Partner Central launch, and I talked about multiple features we launched. I want to take a minute to recognize all the launch partners who worked with us since the beginning, from the design phase, and helped us with providing feedback at the right time. So these partners have already migrated to the Partner Central in the console, and they're using the features, and they're already benefiting from these features. Especially, I talked about the sales operations. So by being on the console, they're already seeing the benefit of how the sales team can now go to one experience and manage all their marketplace co-selling and all in one place. With that, I'm going to hand it over to Pradit. He's going to provide more updates about what we just launched.
Thanks, Raj. Quick question before I start. How many of you are AWS partners already? Great. Anyone has logged into the Partner Central experience, the new one? Nice. Okay. Thank you. And thanks, Raj, for sharing the new unified console experience, which is all under one hood, under one single login. But that's only part of the story. There is a bigger part that's behind this one, which is powering, is the APIs. Partners like you who are already existing partners and some of the new partners have told us that logging into the portal, doing the data entry is still an additional task for your sales team. Takes away the meaningful time when they should be actually working with the customers and building the alliances. And this is the operational burden that we need to eliminate. So a couple of years back, we started this journey of an API first approach. Last year, we launched Opportunity API, which manages the end-to-end integration of an opportunity, and your sales team can just manage the opportunities in your own system or whatever system you are using, and then it will automatically sync with our system and will drive the co-sell engagement. And a lot of partners are already taking benefit. Partners have like IBM, Granicus, they have already seen the increase in the volume by more than 50%. There is also the increased velocity because now there is no data entry, systems can talk to each other, we can contextualize with the right data to make that progression a lot more faster. And the hint side, what it has done, it has also increased the visibility because now you can share more and the sales team can actually go and work to build the alliances. So not only the data is there to support them, but they have a face time with the right partners and the customers to go and work with on the customer deals. That has directly impacted their visibility, and a lot of partners have shared that how they are able to get more AWS referrals after getting this integration done. And with the success of that Opportunity API, we are excited to announce our new suite of APIs with the Partner Central console, which covers the entire spectrum of partner engagement. Whether it's about building your profile, whether it's about defining your solutions that Raj just mentioned, you can directly sync it with your own catalog system, so it always remains fresh, and you can build the discovery as you want it. Whether it's through Marketplace or directly into our AWS sellers, that whole single solution management can drive your discovery. We have Leads API also to cover some of the pre-sales part of it and ensuring that you get the right leads and qualify them to an opportunity much faster. And then the most important of all is the Benefits API. Benefits API cover all the funding programs that AWS has to offer, and you can get all of them consolidated under one single API. And you can find the right eligibility based on your profile as well as on the deal construct as which particular funding program is most valuable for that particular deal. I do want to go a little bit more into the funding API and the Benefits API that can help you transform this whole funding experience. This is the most used workflow after the sales and opportunity APIs, and this is why we have launched it a lot sooner. And then what you can do, partners have told us that they have a challenge understanding the right funding program. They have different permission set. They go through the different approval workflows by geographies, by the customer segment, or by the strategic nature of their deal. You can all configure it now within your own workflow without thinking about the notification, without thinking about whether you have lost that notification within an email. You can configure it and personalize it at your own pace in your own system. And not only that, once you automate it, you can get additional data from your own systems and the collaboration tools that you are using to contextualize and personalize and create the whole agentic workflow behind it. And a lot of our partners have already done it. For example, Rackspace, they have already used this API and the selling API together with their own data to have contextualized the whole funding workflow for their sales team. And they are already taking a 72% year-over-year growth after doing this innovation. Talking about the agents and what this APIs brought to you, these APIs are also available through MCP endpoints. Now what it does is, it lays the foundation for you to now start rethinking about the co-sell experience. Until recently, if you see, AWS co-selling have been primarily focused with person to person and very opportunity specific. And we have been doing most of the support on the sales part of it, but pre-sales and post-sales largely remain unattended from the system perspective. With these APIs, now you can cover the end-to-end spectrum and redefine that whole experience. You can build intelligent and automated workflows that can give real-time funding recommendation. It can also give you the customer insights that is required to unlock that initial stage and the hurdle of a particular deal, and get to the customer with a lot more readiness than just figuring it out how and what should I talk about on that deal. And these are the foundations that we are building and handing it over to you for you to derive your own innovation. Partners are already using it, and you can, as you build your own innovation and own custom workflows, you can get a lot more clarity and insights from these APIs and by contextualizing the data. And then also automate the workflows that will give the time back to your sales team, as some of the partners have already told it just by using one API. Now you have full suite of APIs to do this. And I want to have you all take away this one message, that we will continue to build this foundation and other capabilities. It's up to you to know how to pace it out, and we are here to help you out to drive this personalization and contextual workflow as you need. We'll talk little bit more about it. And not only you, we are also using the same APIs to automate our own field team. We are driving the same partner matching engine, which is finding out the right solutions to be recommended to a particular customer, right partner to collaborate on a deal, and then giving the additional insights to our field team using a conversational agent to understand what that partner can bring to the table and have more intelligent discussions before they come to the table. We are also using these APIs and all the AI work for the scoring and prioritization, so that our field team and your field team know what they have to prioritize for a given day. And then automate the whole workflow, as I have mentioned earlier. So art of possible here is unlimited. As I mentioned, Rackspace, CrowdStrike, and IBM have already done some of this innovation using these APIs, and a lot of other launch partners are building the new workflows on this one. But imagine and consider this as a future state where a sales rep join your team. On day one, they really understand what are the AWS deals that they have to focus on. They get the real-time funding recommendation as well as the customer insights to create a deal construct and talk to their customer as how they can be more profitable for them. And not only just talk about it, with a single click of button, they can execute on that workflow. You can just provide a conversational consent about a funding to be requested or to be approved, and based on that, it will automatically work and provide you the whole deal construct and make your deal go faster. So I would like to give you all the chance to build on this foundational capability and give us feedback as what other capabilities you will need for you to innovate. With that, I will hand it over to Raj to take you to the home.
Thanks, Prarit. I want to just give a quick recap, and then we talk about next steps after that. So we talked about how we are unifying your experience on the AWS Management Console by launching Partner Central on the console, where you can access both co-selling and your marketplace features. We also talked about how the APIs can be used and integrate with your own CRM or any tool of choice. Right? And we have SDKs available in AWS Docs. You can go read about this, let your developers, builders look at those APIs and SDKs to adopt all the suite of APIs we launched. And finally, we talked about the MCP endpoint that you can use and build your agents, and then also use our existing assistants and agents that we are launching. With that, I previously talked about how new partners can just log in and register. I want to just talk about what about existing partners, right? So existing partners can log into your current Partner Central and walk through the various steps that we introduced. And it's available on the homepage, accessible for your Alliance lead as well as your cloud administrator. And the steps are very simple. The first step is to link your AWS account that you want to use for Partner Central. And many of you have already done this step either this year or last year. The next step is the important step where you identify who are those users that you want access in the console experience. Some of these users may already be using the marketplace features on the console. So now it's just a matter of adding the managed policies to those users, or we are giving you an export of all your current users in Partner Central along with the roles, so you can decide what should be the managed policy for those roles. Again, we have documentation for all of this. We're also providing a mapping between the existing roles and managed policies in AWS Docs. And finally, the last step is to schedule your migration. While you're here, you have a great opportunity to walk to the booth and complete all these prerequisites and schedule the migration. And the migration starts from next week, and we are trying to do it off hours so it doesn't impact your business. So we do it over a weekend or off hours so that when you come back, you would be in the new experience. So we want to make sure you complete all these prerequisites, because once you complete, we will initiate the migration and you will not have access to the current experience, because all the features that you are using today will be accessed from the new experience. Now, we talked about the APIs, we talked about how to migrate. What if you need help? What if you help with the migration, also adopting these APIs? So one option, you can build it yourself. You can work with your engineering team and use the SDKs and build it. Other option is you hire a third-party integrator who will work with you through the migration process as well as help you with the API integrations. And we have incentives for both. And we can work with you on how to accelerate both migration as well as the API adoption. And the migration is super important because all these APIs we have launched is only available after you migrate to the console experience. And here are some of the partners and third-party integrators who will work with you and help you with the whole migration. And some of the partners here also offer API support as third-party integrators. And finally, I want to leave with this note. If you have more questions or if you want to read more, please scan the QR code for the partner blog. Also, we are available at the booth. So please stop by. We'll help you with the migration right now. Thank you, everyone.